Welcome to episode 173 of the Rated Control Show, sponsored by amainhobbies.com, your one-stop RC hobby store. The British Aerospace BAE Systems Hawk is one of today's most popular military jets and is used as a trainer and airshow performer by the Air Forces of Great Britain, Finland, South Africa, and Kuwait. Though few of us will ever get a chance to fly one, many RC pilots do it all the time. Check out this 1/5 scale version built from the Airworld kit. This giant is over 100 inches long. Special thanks to X10 Productions for providing this video footage. The Roar Electric Off-Road Super Nationals were held in Southern California last week at West Coast RC. Team Associated's Ryan Cavaliere put on a clinic at the race, sweeping qualifying and winning the mains in all 3 classes he entered. We sat down with Ryan after the race to ask him how it feels to win 3 Roar National Championships in one day.
Sweeping all 3 classes is huge. It's only been done a few times. I was lucky to do it back in '07. Different circumstance, wasn't home track advantage. Kind of similar track that I like to drive on, and this was really nice to do it in front of the home crowd. I was kind of bummed. I was not normally what you're expecting at a Nationals. It was really flat and stuff, but ended up working out really well. They did a nice job with all the curving, and it actually panned out to be actually a really nice track to drive on, and it brought good racing. You know, it was a little bit harder to pass on than a normal track they would have here, but ended up being really good. The grip was consistent through the time. They had a few ups and downs, and they figured it out. Tebow and Dustin were probably the ones that I was worried about the whole time, and they were pretty much right there at the end of qualifying, and the mains were pretty much the same sort. Mayfield pressured me a lot, and all the classes, and Tebow did the same. I've never really had to battle with Dustin as much, but he was right there running in third, you know, a few seconds behind us. So, you know, I was always worrying about who is where and what, but at the end, I had it handled. 4 titles in just about a week is it's unbelievable, really. I never thought that was going to be the outcome of the weekend, but ended up putting in my homework. All my cars that I knew I had a shot to win, I cleaned up, and man, I couldn't thank, you know, all the guys that helped me. Mayfield helped me a lot, just dialing the short course a little bit here and there. You know, a lot of guys just you can ask help for, so it's a give and take, and I'm really proud of myself.
A-Main Hobbies, the biggest selection of remote control cars, trucks, planes, and helicopters. Want parts and accessories? A-Main Hobbies has what you need. Visit us at amainhobbies.com or call 800-705-2215. Get it all at A-Main Hobbies. Leave your competition in the dirt.
This week's question comes from Mark Johnston of Hamilton, Wisconsin. Mark writes, I enjoy building foam sheet profile RC airplanes, but there's one thing that stumps me. I've tried all sorts of ways to attach my servos to the foam, but eventually the servos become loose. Is there a better way?
Hey Mark, that's a really good question. Today, a lot of people are making their RC airplanes using sheet foam material, and the Number one thing that you got to do to have a really good flying airplane is that you have to properly attach the servos to the surface of the foam. The first thing you want to do is you want to place your servo into the position where you want it on the foam and mark it around with a marking pen, and then also take some of the tape that we talked about and cut it a little square, and put it right onto the servo itself. Next, we mix up a little bit of 15-minute epoxy, just a little bit. Dab it right there, right where we want our servo, and it doesn't take a whole lot. And then take some of that poly material from the poly bag and then spread it out. So once the epoxy is cured, you remove the clear plastic from the top. Leaves you a nice smooth surface right here. Then you take the release tape here and remove the safety layer right there. Get rid of that. Position your servo right over the area that you need it. Press it down. And that's it. So give it a try. I'm sure you'll like the way it works.
Hey, I'm Julie, and here's this week's social media update. Post your best RC summer video on the RC Car Action Facebook page, and you could win an Axial EXO Terra buggy. Just click on the Win an EXO photo to enter. The contest ends September 5th, and the RC Car Action editors will choose the best one. So grab your car and your camera and start filming today.
The Rated Control Car Action Short Course Special Issue is on sale now and is full of action. The hottest trucks, including the TLR 22 SCT, HPI Super 5 Flux, and the Pro Line Tune Slash, racing reviews, instructive how-tos, and much more. Pick up your copy today on aerostore.com and look for it on your local newsstand. Head to your local hobby shop or newsstand for the October issues of Rated Control Car Action and Model Airplane News, or get it now on aerostore.com, iTunes, or barnesandnoble.com. Thanks again for joining us on the Rated Control Show, and we'll see you next time.